Persistence is an essential factor in the procedure of transforming desire into its accomplishment. The basis of persistence is the power of will. Willpower and desire, when properly combined, make a desirable pair. People who accumulate great fortunes are generally known to have persistence in their every mission. Persistence will motivate you to try harder. When you try and try, you will move a little closer to your goal with each attempt. Persistence is a sign of ambition. This is why the most successful people you know are also those who persevere. Most successful people have failed at least once, but this did not stop them from achieving success. With each failure, they learned what they needed to do differently the next time they tried. You will set a good example, whether you are setting an example for your work colleagues or your children. They will be more inclined to try harder at their own challenges if they see that you are not willing to give up when you face adversity. Become a role model, and those around you will become more reliable and hardworking too. Persistence teaches you the value of success. Being successful takes time and effort. No one ever became successful without making sacrifices and being persistent. Persistence gives you a vital experience. When you are persistent, you learn that each failure gives you another opportunity to learn. With each failure, you will become more resilient. The majority of people are ready to throw their aims and purposes overboard and give up at the first sign of opposition or misfortune. A few carry on despite all opposition until they attain their goal. The lack of persistence is one of the major causes of failure. It is a weakness that may be overcome by effort. Weak desires bring weak results. If you want to develop persistence, it can be attained by building a stronger fire under your desires. Fortunes gravitate to people whose minds have been prepared to attract them, just as surely as water gravitates to the ocean. Without persistence, you get defeated even before you start. With persistence, the victory is guaranteed. There is no substitute for persistence. It cannot be replaced by any other quality. Those who have cultivated the habit of persistence seem to enjoy insurance against failure. No matter how many times they are defeated, they finally arrive up near the top of the ladder. Persistence is a state of mind which can be cultivated. It's based upon different factors. Definiteness of purpose. Knowing what you want is the first and perhaps the most important step towards the development of persistence. A strong motive forces you to defeat many difficulties. Desire. It is comparatively easy to acquire and maintain persistence in pursuing the object of intense desire. It is responsible in cultivating persistence even in harsh phases of life. Self-reliance. Belief in your ability to carry out a plan encourages you to follow the plan through with persistence. If you know your strength, the route can be easily chased. Accurate knowledge. Knowing that your plans are sound based upon experience of observation encourages persistence. Guessing instead of knowing destroys persistence. Cooperation. Sympathy, understanding, and harmonious cooperation with others tend to develop persistence. Willpower. The habit of concentrating your thoughts upon the building of plans for the attainment of definite purpose leads to persistence. Habit. Persistence is the direct result of habit. The mind absorbs and becomes a part of the daily experiences upon which it feeds. Fear, the worst of all enemies, can be effectively cured by forced repetition of acts of courage.